Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ade, here again. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Ade and I film about faith, motherhood, and lifestyle. I make videos from England, United Kingdom. You're very welcome. If you're a new subscriber, please do well to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell also so that you get notified every time I drop new videos. Now, if you are an OG, if you are a consistent and existing member, let's high five. Let's have a virtual high five. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, like I said in my last video, you are one of the reasons why I do this. You are one of the reasons why I feel motivated to come here to share videos and all of those good stuff. Anyway, in today's video, we are going to be taking memory lane back into 2020. Today is currently the 29th of December, and I am hoping and I'm trusting that this video should go out tomorrow, the 30th of December, and this should probably be my last video for this year. And I just felt, yesterday I was thinking about a lot of things and just being basically grateful to God, taking a memory lane down 2020, what I'm taking out of 2020, irrespective or irregardless of how this year has been for myself and for everyone out there. If this is something that you're interested in, please do not go anywhere. Sit tight and keep on watching. Welcome back. So I've penned down some notes on the things that I'm taking away from 2020, and I'm going to be sharing them with you. And the first and the foremost thing is that this year has taught me to trust God like 100 times more. I'm going to explain myself. See, I'm a kind of person that I trust God, I love God, I believe him, I believe he's going to come true for me when certain times and difficult times in my life. But this year has particularly not been so easy, but I just realized that one way or the other, God has just been super faithful despite everything. I can't begin to go into details right now, but I know that one day, I'm going to come to my channel and, open up and just share it all, with everyone, just to encourage someone out there. But I just want you to know that the first and foremost thing I'm taking out of this year, or I'm taking away from this year, is that God is very faithful, and is too faithful to fail. Trust me, I'm telling you, he is definitely, oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain myself, but God has been so faithful. See, I have been in certain situations whereby I was in a situation where it was a day for me to be ashamed. It was a day for me to, I was basically in a situation where I was quarter to be ashamed, but a day to the day I was supposed to be ashamed, God came through. Like, how awesome is that? If you follow me on my Instagram, I share Monday motivations, and the Monday motivation for this week was 11th hour. And I just said a lot of things about how God comes through at the 11th hour when you are not even expecting, or when you're actually expecting and trusting him to come through, and he actually comes through. So that was what I was actually trying to explain to you guys. If you actually saw that post, God comes through when when you feel like, oh God, it is finished, it is, this is not gonna happen, nothing else, nothing good is gonna come out of this situation, and you just feel like, ah, God, what else am I going to do? There's no other option. See, I have been, let me tell you something. If you're in a situation right now, you'll be like, oh, there's no other option. What am I going to do? Let me tell you something. There is an option. God is a God that does the impossible. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. God is the God that does the impossible. When you feel like, I'm at the crossroads, there's no other option, there's no other way out for me, he miraculously does something just because of you, and you just realize, oh, okay, maybe I could do this. See, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to start going into details right now, but I am there's this song that says, daily as I live and often as I breathe, let my whole life be an expression of the grace of God. This is me. This is the expression of God's grace. Trust me. Anyway, let me move on to my second point. On my second point, I jotted here to say, identify the people God has put in my life. So 2020 has taught me to identify the people that God has placed in my life for purpose. See, See, I used to say something that if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with people. And that is because God places people in your life. God placed them at strategic points in your life to birth certain visions, to bring certain things to, to bring certain things to pass. So 2020 has actually taught me to identify such people. Like I said, I've been in oh my goodness, I can't begin to explain right now, but I've been in situations whereby God opened my eyes to see that I have placed this person in your life for a purpose. I have placed this person in your life for a purpose. Like, I those people actually, God used them, in situations where I didn't have strength of my own. Like, I couldn't do anything, or like I was like nearly giving up. God used those people to strengthen me. God used those people to, to bring to pass what He said He was going to do. Like, God is faithful again, like I said earlier. And 2020 has actually taught me to identify people that God has placed in my life. Like, He placed them in strategic points in my life, and I just began to realize it. So I'm telling you right now, everyone around you, don't be someone that just packs friends and, just gathers them. You people go out and you just enjoy yourself. Be so alert to the point that you know that I have this friend for this reason. Like, God has given me this friend for this reason. God has given me this friend for this reason. God has given me, don't just pack people. You understand what I'm trying to say. So don't just pack people and, just do whatever you want. Identify the people in your life. Identify the people in your life. Identify the people that God will use and God will use to birth certain things in your life. Don't just pack crowd and, say you have friends and let me just move on. You understand what I mean? Anyway, my third point is, 2020 has taught me to let the people that God has placed in my life know how I feel. Look, like I said, 2020 has taught me how, to identify the people that God has placed in my life. That includes my siblings, my parents, friends. And when I say friends, I mean friends, like people that God has placed in strategic positions, like I said. Again, I've learned to appreciate those people. So when you identify those people, appreciate them. Tell them that I know that God has placed you in my life for a purpose, and I appreciate you. I thank you. Like, make them feel like, that God is using them for you. Make them feel, if somebody has been instrumental to your growth, yes, that's it. If somebody has been instrumental to your growth in 2020, send them a message, give them a call, let them know, let them know that I know and I realize and I acknowledge that God placed you in my life, in this season of my life, for this reason, and I just want to appreciate you. Don't assume that they know. Don't assume that, oh, she's my friend and she knows she's my friend. No, let them know. Tell them. Let them know how you feel. This year has just taught me not to bottle up my feelings and just to express myself, express the way I feel to people around me, to family, to friends, to my to people that are very, very close to me. So let them know how you feel. Don't just assume that, oh, this person is my friend, or she knows she's my friend, we are cool like that. No, let them know that they are special to you. Let them know that that God has placed them in your life for specific and effective purposes. Okay, so the fourth point I believe that I wrote down is, I've learned to pat myself on the back. See, 2020 has taught me that I am doing well. It has taught me that I am doing very, very well. Sometimes I won't say I look down on myself. I don't know how to put this, but it has just taught me to appreciate myself the more. Sometimes as humans, when we do things, we feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. How come this person is doing it and, doing it better? Or how come this person is doing it? And, we tend to, kind of compare ourselves to another person, and most of the time I snap out of it immediately, and I just tell myself, dear, you are doing your best, you are doing your very, very best. The Lord is your God, is your strength. You are doing your best. Just keep putting more and more effort. A lot of things in motherhood, in my career, in my life generally, I just tend to feel like, I try to take an audit, something like that, and I just tend to like, okay, within the space of this month and this month, how have I improved myself? How have I improved my skills? How have I been effective in this area? I try to take audit of different aspects of my life, and I've just learned to pat myself on the back and just encourage myself to do more and to do better. I've learned to appreciate myself. I've learned to buy myself gifts. Yes. I buy myself gift to just tell myself, D, you are doing so well. So I'm buying you this, Don't go and buy something that you cannot afford though. Don't say it is Adi that said you should go and be buying gifts, expensive gifts that you cannot afford for yourself. That's just something I do to appreciate myself, okay? So the last thing that I'm going to be taking away from 2021 is giving. See, I'm a kind of person that I like to give, I love to give, but 2020 has taught me different. Like, you will always have something to give. Stop saying that, oh, I don't have money, or "Ah, I don't have. Stop saying I don't have. You have something. You don't necessarily need to give finances. You don't necessarily need to give money. If you truly and really and truly don't have it, you can give your time, you can give your effort, you can give your intellect, you can give information to somebody that, you can tell somebody an information that will turn their lives around, that will change their story, and that person will definitely appreciate you so much. So it doesn't necessarily have to be financial gifts. You can give your time, you can intercede for someone. So 2020 has taught me to give, and trust me, there is so much blessing in giving than receiving. If you don't know that today. If you don't know, there is so much blessing in giving than receiving. Anyway, those are the things that I'm taking out of 2020. Regardless of how this year has been, I choose to be grateful to God. I always say something, that if you have life, you have hope, and you have hope for a future. If you have life, you have everything, because God can change your story just like that, just at the snap of a finger. So just learn to be grateful to God. That is what I'm going to be doing from now till the end of this year into 2021. I'm just going to continue to just thank God, because if not for God, where I for be, who am I, that God is just so mindful of me, not just me, and for you as well. So just learn to be grateful, practice gratitude for the remaining days of this year. Practice gratitude, and just learn to be thankful for all that you have. Stop complaining of the things that you don't have. Trust me, there are people that are dying, and they will kill to have what you have right now. So just learn to be grateful, practice gratitude, and I know that God is going to come true for myself and for yourself. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. Before you go, let me know what you are grateful for in year 2020. What is that thing that God has done for you despite all that has happened, and that you just say, oh God, if not for you, this thing would not have been possible. Let me know in the comment section. Let us continue this chit chat, this gist in the comment section. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. Like I always say, continue to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay in God. Again, if you've watched to this point and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Let us grow this family, let us grow this channel. I promise you interesting, motivating, and useful content on this channel. I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed, and I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.